Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome to my channel. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Come on in. Hey, 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 hey. Welcome, welcome. Welcome. It's good to see you. I'm glad you were able to make it. So, my name is Angelique. I'm the owner and founder of Tre Deuce'Travel. We specialize in group and luxury travel for busy people who love to be spoiled but don't necessarily want to spend a whole lot of money. All right, so on today's episode of Totally Tripping, we are not going to talk about travel. We are going to talk about a question that I get often, and that question is what made me break into the travel industry? Okay, so I'm going to take you on a quick journey. I'm not going to be before you long. We're going to just hop right into it. So, my mom was one of the first African American flight attendants back in the 70s. So she was a trailblazer. Um, I was born in Colorado. We moved to California. She stayed in the travel industry forever. She retired in the travel industry. So, make a long story short, that's all I've ever known was travel. I remember being on the airplane, taking a flight by myself at 7 years old. So it's a passion of mine. It's just in my spirit. Like it's just in me. And I owe that all to my mom. Because if it wasn't for my mom, I probably would be doing something totally different, right? Well, who knows? So I think I may have been in my 20s when I became a flight attendant for Pan Am, and that was my first professional job in the travel industry. So I did that for a little while. I ended up starting a family. I got married and had a family, and during that time, when I had my family, I wasn't in the travel industry. I was doing some other stuff. And so I would say, I don't want to date myself right now, but about maybe 10 years ago, I was approached by a multi level marketing company, and their product was travel. And so when they talked about travel, it just, reignited my passion, because my passion was kind of dormant during the time that I was raising my family, like, just to be totally honest with you. And so I gravitated towards the travel part of the business, not so much the multi-level marketing piece side of, building a team and having a bunch of people under you and things of that nature. That really wasn't my focus, but my energy and my focus was primarily on the travel part of it. But there wasn't really any, how would I say it? There wasn't really any support or tools or systems that were in place to actually run a full-fledged travel agency. And so I was always inquisitive, always trying to find a way to really run a business, like start a travel business. My upline really wasn't, really couldn't, I'm not gonna say wasn't helpful, but really couldn't help me, because their primary focus was for me to build a team and get a whole bunch of people under you. So I had to find it. I had to figure it out myself. I knew what I wanted. I knew what was in my heart. I knew what my passion was, but I just needed to find it. And so I didn't stop until I found it. I then ended up, I went to a host agency. I worked with a host agency for a little while on my own. So I ended up leaving the multi-level marketing company. And I then ended up getting my own accreditation and things of that nature. And so, because I was just um, still searching, like still trying to keep building the business, right? So, hindsight, I have had my travel company for approximately 6 years. I rebranded about 3 years ago. We have survived a pandemic, um, thank God. And right now, we're getting ready to launch a training program. So I will be announcing soon. It's not quite ready to roll out. I just kind of let the cat out of the bag. But we are going to be launching a course that I'll be teaching professionals who are interested in, learning how to start and run a successful travel company or travel agency. So stay tuned for that. If you know anyone or if that happens to be you, please hit me up, like, share, and comment on this video. And yeah, I'll be looking forward to working with you, or at least having a conversation with you about it. Okay. So as I mentioned, that was quick. I just wanted to, just do an informal, get to know you type thing, because a lot of times people just see me, talking about travel. I don't want to talk about travel. I just kind of wanted to share with you a little bit about who I am. Who is Angelique? And what is driving Angelique? And how did she get started? And so going back to that original question, it was my mom. My mom had everything to do with it. I have to give honor to her. May she rest in peace. So, but that's it. I just wanted to let you know real quick where all of that is coming from. So stay tuned for the next episode of Totally Tripping. Peace, love, and blessings.